Good afternoon, media students, and welcome to my second tutorial on how to structure your personal zine. So in the first tutorial, I showed you how to actually create the right size pages that we need for our zines inside of Canva. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to take those pages off of Canva, put them into a Google Doc, and structure your Google Doc in a way that we can print easily. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with Canva. So here we are at the Canva front page, and I'm going to open up my personal zine. Now I created this one just for the tutorial to make this easy for you guys, and it looks exactly like your zines that you've been working on, right? So it's the exact right size, 5.5 by 8.5, and there's 4 pages. I've labeled them, the back page, the inside page 2, inside page 1, and the cover. I labeled them this way so it would be easy for us to know where to put things when we start putting them into our Google Doc. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to actually start downloading. You're going to do that by going to Export up here in the corner. You're going to click Export and then click Download. When you get to this page, you're going to select a page. We don't want to download all 4 pages at once. We want to do each page separately so that we can use them each individually. So you're going to select one. You can start with whichever one you want. It doesn't matter as long as you do the same thing for every one. You're going to click on page 1, click Done, then click Download. It will download. You're going to go over here and close it out, close up your pop-up, and then do the exact same thing again. Export, download, but then go into all pages and pick page 2. You're going to do the same thing for every page. So 4 times you're going to do that. I'm not going to do it again because I've already downloaded them all. I don't need to download them again. But you're going to do that whole process 4 times, each one individual. At this point, once all have been downloaded, you will go into your Google Drive. I'm going to say it might be smart to have a folder in Google Drive that is specifically for media class. I have that right here. My folder is media. And then inside this folder, I'm going to create new and create a Google Doc. It's going to pop up just like this. The first thing I'm going to do is give it a title. My personal zine. You never want to leave things untitled. It will drive you crazy later. You think it won't, but then you'll create more and more, and you won't know what's what, and it'll be hard to find what you need. So always title it first. Once it's titled, you're going to go into File, and you're going to scroll all the way down to Page Setup, and then you're going to change it to Landscape. We don't want Portrait, we want Landscape. And then you're going to go to Margins and make the margins 0. This is really important, or our pages won't fit. We need to make sure all our margins are 0. Once you've done that, you click OK, and it will give us exactly the size we need here. At this point, we're ready to start importing our images, our zine images. So from here, we're going to go to Insert, Image, and then Upload from the computer. I'm going to search for my personal from downloads. My personal Oh, maybe I didn't do my. I think I just called it personal. This is why the name, oh, there they all are. This is why the name matters a lot, right? I was titling it my personal zine in here, but then the ones I downloaded, I just wrote personal zine and then I couldn't find them. So what you call it matters. Here we go though. I've got these. So I'm going to choose one. I'm going to choose this one because I'm pretty sure this is my first one and I can see a little cover. Yep, that's my cover. Now I don't actually want cover first. I think I want my back page. There we go. This is my back page. I want to start with the very last one. The one that's going to be my back page is where I want to start. And as you can see, that's going to be right here, exactly where I want it. I'm going to make it just a tiny bit smaller, not a lot, just a tiny bit, so I know both of these pages will fit perfectly. At this point, I'm going to insert another image. Same thing, upload from computer. This time I know to type in personal zine. And now I need to find my cover. I can see this one says cover. That's the one I want for my very front page. I'm going to choose this one. Oop, and I need to make it just a little bit smaller so it pops back where I need it to. There we go. Once I make it smaller, you can see they're now sharing that first page. Now, I'm going to go down to my second page. In my second page, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to insert an image and upload from the computer, from my downloads, and I'm going to search personal zine. And now I need my first inside page 1. I'm going to choose this one, and there we go. It's put exactly where I want it. And I'm just going to do that same thing again, make it just a tiny bit smaller so I know they'll both fit perfectly. And then I'm going to insert my last page. Upload from computer, go into my downloads, personal zine, and there we go, inside page 2. Perfect. I'm going to make this just a tiny bit smaller. It doesn't have to, but I am just to be comfortable. And there we have it. I have now created my personal zine, right? I've put them into a doc that I can print off and fold up, just like that. And that's how we put our zine from Canva into Drive. In my next tutorial, I will show you how to actually submit it into Google Classroom. I know some of you know this, but some of you don't, and I want to make sure we have it down early. So in the next tutorial, I'll show you the next stage, taking it from Google Drive and into Google Classroom.